Okay, so we're starting off with this A80 Toyota Supra that is indeed a drag build that is just in this beautiful white color with a full cage in it too. And as you can see, there was a bottle in the back there. We'll get into that later. But it is a 2J that I can say, and this car is just absolutely clean. Let's get into it. For the front bumper, we have a white lip that wraps around all the way to the other side of the front bumper. And the actual front bumper itself is paint matched white with the rest of the car. As you can see, black tinted headlights. Yeah, right there, as you can see, with carbon on the little inside of them. And yeah, this front is just really clean. Oh, yeah, next for the engine bay, Turbo 2JZ. Just amazing job on this engine bay. Everything is just it's nice and it's neat. And yeah, the engine bay is painted. There's caps on the coilovers. There's just absolutely amazing engine bay. Next for the rims, these are Weld Racing 5 spokes with black super discs right there. Look at how thin those tires are in the front, just insane. And if we follow this body panel right there, we have a set of weld bead locks in the back right there as well. And just look at how thick that rear tire is. That's just absolutely amazing. Next is the rear bumper, and first off, we have a giant exhaust with a paint matched rear bumper as well, which is just absolutely clean. Now, moving inside the hatch, we have gutted area all around there. There's the battery hookup. Oh, yeah, and there's a giant NOS bottle on the back as well. Yeah, that this Supra is just no joke. It is an absolutely pure built race car, and I love this thing. Now moving on to the hatch itself, it is a paint matched white hatch with that beautiful white super wing on the back, absolutely clean. Now for the interior, we have a racing seat there with a nitrous plushie on the seat. Black dash, black steering wheel that is TRD, black shift knob, black accents all the way around here, racing seat over there, black harnesses that are by Simpson Racing, black harness bar in the back, back seats. This car is just absolutely amazing. Next up on our list, we have this Pandem Toyota GT86, and I have to say this thing is just absolutely amazing. It is just super clean. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the front bumper, we have neon LED lights that are changing between blue and purple with a black canard there with an orange Pandem front bumper with a black grille along with another black canard over there as you can see, and the hood is carbon as well, which is just super clean. Now moving on to the rims, we have these silver barrels with black outcuts in them with a black middle part with black lug nuts. If we follow this orange side skirt by Pandem to the rear wheels, we have a matching set of these absolutely clean wheels, and I just love the little cutaway area in the outer part of the wheel. Just insane. All right, moving on to the rear end, we have these beautiful black rear bumper canards in a stack of two, as you can see. And now moving on to the rear diffuser, it is that beautiful black with monochrome exhaust tips right there, as you can see, along with the rear bumper itself being that beautiful paint matched orange with that beautiful carbon ducktail splitter on top of the trunk. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, moving on to our next Toyota, we have the brand new Toyota GR86 that is equipped with a high wing and some other aero pieces, along with a new set of wheels and black mirrors. But without further ado, I'm really excited to do this car, so let's get into it. Now moving on to the front bumper, we have this beautiful black splitter along the front bumper with a beautiful paint matched front bumper. And as you can see, it is a GR86 86 with the badge there, just absolutely clean. Now moving on to the rims, we have these beautiful gray 5-spoke rims, and if we go to the back here, we have another set of these beautiful gray rims, along with a black side skirt on the side of the car, just absolutely amazing. Now moving on to the rear end, we have a black rear diffuser on top of the stock black diffuser, with monochrome exhaust tips, and this beautiful dark blue paint matched rear bumper, rear ducktail, and rear trunk with carbon end plate and carbon middle plate wing that is just absolutely amazing, and just absolutely beautiful carbon wing. Moving on to the next car on this list, and possibly my favorite car of this entire event, is this bagged MK4 A80 Toyota Supra. And you guys may recognize this car because it did go to the 2021 SEMA show. I was there and I did see this thing, but let's get into it. Next, moving on to the engine bay, we have a giant black turbo there along with a 2JZ engine with a purple engine cover, along with this beautiful paint match engine bay and a black strut bar across the top, which is super clean. Now moving on to the rims, we have a black lip, silver inner with silver hardware and purple lug nuts. And if we follow this beautiful side skirt to the back, we have a matching set of these rims right here. Which, just look at that side skirt, just look at the over fender, and just look at those beautiful rims. Just an absolutely amazing pair of rims. Beautiful carbon side skirt. Just absolutely well done choice of rims. Next, moving on to the rear bumper, we have a black rear bumper with a carbon or dry carbon super turbo badge with a black Toyota badge, along with those beautiful taillights there with a monochrome exhaust tip and carbon license plate area around there, which is just super, super beautiful, along with a carbon AR performance wing. Yes, a carbon AR performance wing on the back of this Supra, along with black wing supports. Just absolutely amazing. Next, moving on to the rear end, we have that beautiful trunk stand there, along with the beautiful black area with a gray roll cage and giant speakers with purple neon lights. Just an absolutely amazing trunk setup. Now moving on to the interior, we have a carbon steering wheel with a purple middle part there with green Takara harnesses, a black dashboard along with black racing seats, and it is right-hand drive, which is just absolutely insane. Now moving on to the next Toyota on this list, we have this beautiful white MK4 A80 Toyota Supra, and this thing is just absolutely crazy. I cannot wait to get into the details of this car. Just look at that paint. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this beautiful Supra. Starting off with the engine bay, we have a beautiful black turbo with a 2JZ in it with a clear gear cover, along with black intake manifold and a white paint-matched engine bay, which is just absolutely insane and just an absolutely clean engine bay, along with HKS coilovers on both sides of the car, which is just super, super clean. This engine bay is just super, super clean as well. Next, moving on to the rims, we have these gray Volk T37 rims with blue lug nuts and those beautiful red brakes. And if we follow this side skirt to the back, with that notch in the middle right there, and Supra, the Supra logo imprinted into the door, is just absolutely beautiful. And these Volk T37 rims are just absolutely beautiful as well. Just absolute amazing choice of rims. Now moving on to the rear bumper, we have a white rear bumper with a black diffuser all along there with that beautiful exhaust system right there, with these beautiful tail lights and that beautiful Toyota badge right there with this giant wing with the white end plates and a carbon middle all along to the end of this car's wing. Just an absolutely beautiful rear end, and I just love that wing. Now moving on to the interior, we have these beautiful black and red seats with a Sparco racing harness there with a white fire extinguisher, along with a beautiful center console, and it is manual with a beautiful steering wheel over there that is right-hand drive, beautiful black roof, black dashboard, and this Supra is just super clean.
Hey guys, it's Fred
And Fred,
from 540 Autosports. We want to thank you for coming by the channel and checking everything out.
If you guys like what you see, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. If you subscribe to our channel, it really helps us out a lot to bring you more awesome content like the video you're about to watch right now. So hit that subscribe button, turn post all notifications on, and like the video.
Thanks, man. We'll see you soon.